Ah, tea. A drink of refinement and elegance that tends to make me need to pee like a horse. Welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Taishi on the Mysterious JG. And, it's still saving, is it? Okay. It's not letting me off the screen. I think we've done all of our domestics. Yeah. The only thing I didn't think to check last time is whether I need to up the recruiting in any of these cities. Some of these places, there's already recruiting, but I just want to keep setting it to the max. Because we might never be able to get to 5,000 in some of those cities, but I want to get as close as we can. Nope. That's what I understand. Understand. I understand. Alright, now we are ready to advance the turn. And it's a period of relative peace, at least in this western part of Japan. Although we are gearing up to attack Pirates World. I'd be curious to see if we lose money this turn, because we spent a lot on domestics, but we also released quite a few infantry. Bloody Handed is ready to go. So I might not want to wait too long before we pull the trigger on this attack. Tencho 11 Summer. Chasteau! Refugees from Takajo Castle have fled to other lands in an attempt to avoid the fighting, but it seems they've come back except for a few. Shosakabe keep getting into our trade zones, but I guess we have to expect that. We are on the positive side for gold again, because our infantry pay went way down. Our development expenses are actually higher than our infantry pay, because I went a little crazy there. But hey, that's long-term advantage to do that kind of thing, so... So it's time for more investment. We will continue the pattern of investing the cheapest investments we can make, because they're generally going to have good returns, even if they're pretty cheap. Can't do anything this turn with trade villages, because I guess I've already got a lot going on with that. Could be working on forges. We've got some fishing towns that are only at level 1. Now all it's going to let me work on are ranches, huh? Probably didn't plan that very carefully as far as which officers I used. Oh well. I understand. I think every place else is already at 5,000. Except maybe Omori. Oh no, you're not there yet. I understand. It's probably close enough, though. I had thought a little bit about constructing castles, but it's weird. I had a dream about constructing castles. It's a strange thing to be dreaming about, but I dreamt I was playing... It was a weird dream, because I dreamt I was in a classroom playing this game on, like, a mobile phone. So it was a combination of those weird anxiety dreams you have about not being ready for school, and dreaming about this game, of all things. Problem with it is that you really don't know what are going to be useful places to build cities until after you've built them. Maybe it does tell you. Resources, none. Resources, none. Resources, none. Resources, none. I feel like if you build on a hex with resources, that gets you something. Resources, horse. Resources, fish. Then again, I don't even really know what that means. Does that mean that, like, the neighboring trade zones no longer get the benefit of it? Whatever. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot to do this turn, so let's just keep things moving. Osaka was eliminated by the Kasai. Docile warriors with huge necks. I guess while we're waiting, I don't know, I'll wait till the end of a session, or at least a mini session, before a flood has occurred. Doesn't seem that it'll hold. Because of the typhoon. It did nothing about how much damage it did, though.
This is from last month.
So once again, our, well, this time we just gained a lot of money, because our expenses were low. I didn't have a lot of development to do.
I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts.
Serena Sea is glowing with power. That's a good sign. As I was hoping, she'd give us a lot of commerce points. You're giving us food points. Yeah, so our leader of our clan plus 2 of our created officers are going to give us a pretty good council here as far as upping points goes.
Council. What do you think of a plan like this?
We've got raised church income.
I have an idea.
Seeds up. Seeds up, hose down. Beezen Dyke. You know, they prefer to be called Beezen lesbians. Life extension, refugee protection. This one might actually be useful to us, because we kind of are looking on getting a lot of troops going. This one's going to cost money. So anything I can put. I'm still saving up for... Coin sorting is expensive, but it's a prerequisite for some stuff I really want. I did want to get fertilizer boost. And now I'm priced out of this anyway. I don't think I care about any of this stuff. This is diplomacy. I've made friends with the Chosakabe, and I don't think I'm going to be doing a whole lot more with diplomacy. I'm pretty much going to be at war with everybody else forever. So I'll just save up and wait for enough commerce points to come in for what we want up here. And one of the things that will help bring them along is investment. And improvement. I'm just checking my little university town there. Trading town level 1. Let's get somebody who probably can't do too much more with trading towns. Working on that. Okay, so we got quite a few trading towns that are getting improved. We got fishing towns that need to be brought up to level higher than they are. Forges, keep them at level 3 for now. I guess we've probably got a few that are... T-Town, I guess I said I was improving T-Towns a bit. Don't want to go crazy with it, but... Forges that are only level 1 is not good. Oh, well, these are just freshly built, so it's not crazy that they're only level 1, but... Other than ranches, I don't want to see anything at level 1 right now. Fishing towns are all at level 4. Okay.
I understand.
He understands, and that's what's important, that that guy understands. Get our troop counts higher over here.
I understand.
Got a slightly smaller units over here. So I could save now and see if it's too early to attempt this attack. And I know it feels like save scumming and cheating, but basically I just want to see what it's going to say when I try to deploy. Like what the army sizes are going to be. Because I'll definitely have some units that are smaller than others in my grand army. The Mori are not going to like this, but we're not going to be friends with them much longer anyway.
Send out word. Prepare for battle.
Now you're talking, Yoshisa. I'll show you how pirates fight. Here at Pirates World,
It's the If I were Thumbelina, blah, 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 blah. Alright. Let's get some reinforcements. I believe I need 2. Because I've got a total of about 7 bases over here if I'm counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could get 2 bases out of the Chosakabe to fill out my army. So I want the... Yeah, 7. That would be a big one, wouldn't it? You got the big one. Sogo Castle, and then Aki's got 5,200. You got 5,400. 4,000. Let's go with Oka. Oko. We'll give him the gold, no problem. That's pocket change for us. And we will march directly on Pirates World. Oh, and the Bloody Handed is actually going to be in command of the General Army. That'll be fun for him to write about. Let's get our units, all unit soldiers. This will be expensive, but let's max this out. Motoshika's going to have, it's probably, I would imagine it's going to be all a bunch of militia and not infantry, but it's going to be a massive unit of militia. And he'll be under the command of the Bloody Handed. And we will not have them outnumbered. We still won't have them outnumbered, but I'm hoping that we'll have a significantly stronger army and that we won't meet on one of those battlefields where we don't get to use our full... Yeah, limit 3,200. Maybe we will meet on one of those battlefields.
To the battlefield.
Heading for Noshima Castle.
Cool beans. All right. We've got more aggression than they do. And most of their forces are coming from the Mori, of course. This will be a little preview of what it's going to be like to fight the Mori. I don't know, why are we doing it by boat? I guess we have to cross on a boat at some point. Master Koratane Aso of our clan and one of others have fallen ill.
I'm going to report. This is from last
So
month.
we're finally taking some food losses again. Going to do our cheapest investments possible so we can save up a little gold. None of our university facilities can be upgraded at the moment. Ranches, forges. Forges are all at level 3. Eventually you want to start leveling those up as well. Got a fishing town that's only level... whatever it was. Let's start working on forges. Well, I've only got one guy who can even do it. Forget it. Never mind. We won't do it right now. I want to look a little bit at our musket income. So our musket income is second only to the Oda right now. So maybe I don't need to go too much crazier with muskets. But our musket count is... Oh, because I just deployed an army, so the muskets they're carrying don't count. But yeah, I do need to keep that musket income high. Alright. We will be going to war pretty soon, and we now know that we don't want to be hanging around. Because they are small over our victories assured, we still take control of the battle. Oh, never mind. I guess we're fighting a small force before we fight the main force? I don't really get it. Very well, we will show them the power of our army. The forces of Takayori Murakami of N. Murakami are right before us. We shall bring our soldiers to the fray. I'm not sure if we're fighting a little mini-army or the main force. Found the enemy at Iyo Noshima. Let us settle things with them. Yeah, we've both got tiny forces. Force us all for this battle.
Leave it to us.
Forest assault is a plan that skillfully uses force to ambush the enemy. Forest troops can move through forest quickly. Use them. Let's use force well and attack the enemy.
Leave it to us.
Main unit center. Attack surrounding units with a fierce rotating attack like a wheel. Rampage is a battle that has units move in a wheel around the main unit, tirelessly attacking the enemy. The rampage goes around the main unit. It cannot be ordered, but it fiercely attacks enemies who draw near.
Please leave this
Tactical
to me.
skirmish. Tactical skirmish is actually really good.
Please leave this to me.
Please, leave this to me.
Leave it to us.
Lure provocation. A bait unit provokes the enemy once every few turns, drawing an enemy
Leave it to
around
us.
them.
Leave it to us.
10-sided ambush. Finally uses a bait unit and ambusher. Decoy will provoke the enemy to draw them in every 3 turns. Ambush has stronger ambushes will attack from outside the enemy's vision. Use them well with the bait unit.
Please leave this to me.
Which is a bait unit draw the enemy, while hidden ambush unit destroys them. The decoy rushes into the enemy and draws them in. Ambush hides when the battle begins, and when the luring unit enters combat, will appear to aid them 1 turn later. That one's worked for us. Forced ambush. Problem is, and I really hate this about the game, you can't, in this screen, you can't tell what the fuck the terrain is. This blue screen is awful for that. So even though, like, I know Bloody Handed is into forest ambushes, I feel like I'd mess it up. Luring ambush I could probably pull off. And tactical skirmish was handy before. Tactician supports some units with their cunning. Tactical unity makes use of tactician's cunning to confound the enemy attacks. The lower the unit leader's intelligence, the greater the benefit. Nah.
Leave it to us.
Let's go for luring ambush. We'll send in that decoy. Keep our ambush units away, and they just teleport in and start attacking when the time is right, I believe. So that's what we'll do, luring ambush. Battle begins. The enemy has an outpost, okay. So you... Does it even tell me what you are? It's not actually telling me which one's which, but I know from before. Main force, decoy, okay. Oh, the ambush units I can't command anyway. Got it. Okay, so I can't mess this up. At least I can't mess it up by... Okay, I'd like to get off of this now. I can't mess it up by commanding the ambush units wrong.
Are you ready?
I just basically need to get everybody that I am allowed to command to go forward. I guess I can command the decoy units. Interesting.
Let's begin.
Alright, let's have everybody charge forward, because if I hang around here, even though I don't have all my troops, I'll lose morale like crazy.
Let us go.
Yeah, and you can see, I can't even tell... There's no forest around here anyway. What the hell was I supposed to do with a forest ambush? It's a freaking mountain. Is it a forested mountain? I guess it's a forested mountain. Whatever. Bring in the enemy with the luring unit and ambush them. Let us send the luring unit to the enemy. I want to keep the formation largely intact
Ready yourself.
until we get closer, but the luring unit obviously needs to get in as far as it is required.
Are you ready?
I really don't want to mess this up. My
We now know where the enemy is.
don't have as many troops as I was hoping to have. I thought you were a decoy unit. You shouldn't be charged. Well, whatever. I guess it's my fault for bringing them in.
There appears to be someone with
Looks
a
like one or more
plan.
units are offering up a tactic. You want to do what? Muskets. You're the decoy unit. Shouldn't you be... I guess if the enemy has found
There
you, maybe
appears to be someone
maybe
with a
it's
plan.
working. I don't know. I'm confused. I haven't done a battle in a while. When I'm off-screening, I usually don't manually bother to control every battle.
Fire!
But this should certainly... Does he... He doesn't have to lure in the main unit, does he? He just has to lure in a unit.
Please, command me. Follow my commands.
Please, command me.
Let us begin.
Your command? Let's begin.
Your command? Your command? Let's begin.
Let us take steps. Prepare yourselves.
Your command. Let us begin.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing the luring ambush right, because my ambush units...
Your command.
I think my ambush units are supposed to
Let us
be
begin.
out of sight, right?
Please, command me.
I'm not sure if that's...
Let's begin.
I thought those were the ambush units.
We now know where the enemy is located.
Order of scouts, you found the enemy's location. Okay. I don't know if this is working correctly.
Please, command me. Are you ready?
Your command? Prepare yourselves.
Your command? Everyone, let's work together.
Your command. Follow my command.
Yeah, I don't think this ambush is working the way it's supposed to.
Your command.
Because
Let
I'm
us
supposed to
begin.
keep them out of sight.
Let us take steps. Prepare yourselves.
Let's begin.
And I haven't... He's the lure unit, but I haven't seen
We now
anything
know
where he's
the enemy
lured
is
them in.
located.
Now is our chance.
Now, flank them. Okay, well, I raided, but that's... So, Takasuki Miyoshi took the bait. Hold until the ambush unit gets here.
Release
Alright,
the
so at least it
arrows.
worked. Now I just need to make sure he doesn't get defeated
I see
immediately.
your weakness.
Our scouts found the enemy's location.
Your command. Start the advance.
Please, command me. Let's
So they should
begin.
teleport in at some point.
See my strategy.
Dishearten. Let's see what's actually going on. You are about to get flanked if we're not really careful.
Your command?
Let us begin.
Your command? Let's begin.
I have made preparations. Fire!
I don't want to let the bloody-handed units get defeated either. But he can take aim.
Fire.
See my strategy.
He was using Dishearten, which I'm really not that interested in right now.
Now is the time to show our
Very encouraging.
We now know where the enemy is located.
Retreat! Now ambushes, take them down! They're all trapped, ambushers slay them off. Oh, never mind, it was two completely different units, so I've been... Pictures in our grasp. I was pulling two units off that I had no reason to pull off because I thought they were the ambush units. And I should have been using them all along. Oh well. Well, we're winning anyway. Despite my getting confused. So we won the battle, basically. We're going to pursue the remnants. So even though I completely messed up and pulled two units off thinking they were the ambushers, lure ambush is my favorite tactic in this game so far. It's just complicated enough to be useful, but not too complicated for me to be able to work it, even though in this case I kind of messed it up. Forest ambush, I guess we could have used it on that map maybe successfully. I'm not entirely sure. But we certainly won without it, so... And the ambush we used, I think, would also meet the Bloody-Handed's approval. Won the battle against N. Murakami. Our aggressor is soaring. Now is the time to corner the foe. Let's decide what to do with the captives. Well, we're not going to execute them. They're all Mori guys anyway. So we will let them all go.
You have my thanks.
So we can be friends with the Mori until it's time not to be friends with them anymore, which will be very soon. You are already Target 0 days. Yeah, they're already, I believe, encircling this city.
We march.
So we'll just let this finish up. The 90% of our army that wasn't in the battle will now arrive. They're sending in a little minuscule force to face us. And Murakami's armies right before us. Because they are small over, our victory is assured. Will you still take control of the battle? I don't... On camera, I usually control all the battles. I might have to stop doing that. Because this is so obviously going to go our way, there's not much point. But we might save a few soldiers by me manually doing it. Let us settle things with them. I suggest going with Tactician Skirmish.
Please leave this to me.
We could also do
Let us show you our
Rush
skill.
main camp. Select one unit that charges in the enemy's main unit when found.
Please leave this to me.
Phantom, prepare an ambush that attacks outside the enemy's
Please.
twin-headed
leave this
dragon.
Leave it to us.
Lure Provocation. Full charge. Let's just do full charge.
Leave it to us.
Full charge is a simple, effective plan that consists entirely of charging. For 5 turns, all units in your army will charge. Though units gain speed and attack power, defense fails, and they cannot receive orders. Let's do full charge. Just make it fast. We got them out. Oh, it's still 32 to 32. Never mind. No, I don't want to do that at all.
Leave it to us.
10-sided ambush, luring ambush.
Leave it to us.
Now we got forced assault. Force assault is a plan that skillfully uses force to ambush the enemy. Force troop can move through force quickly. Let's use the force well and attack the enemy. Nah, I think I'd like luring ambush better.
Please leave this to me.
Who are our ambushed units? It's Hana Takatatsu herself, and I'm forgetting her name, but I know who that is. And they were the same ones from last time. So we'll do luring ambush again. Maybe the enemy will eventually catch on. Who knows? We've put an outpost on the battlefield. It's kind of ridiculous. It's their outposts, but whatever. So we're glowing with power.
Ready yourselves.
And our lure unit here.
For command.
It is not the biggest unit in our army by any stretch.
Are you ready?
But we'll have them charging full on.
Let us go.
Let's go. I'm bored with this. I want to do a forest ambush, damn it. So we're climbing over a freaking mountain to get at these guys, but it does appear to be a forested mountain. Where scouts found the enemy's location. Don't see any particular reason to change up yet, although maybe to avoid having you get overrun. Well, no, never mind. That's where... No, actually, that is farther than you were going in.
Please, command me. Are you ready?
Because they are getting more troops given to their army because they're sitting there waiting. Yeah, I get it, lady. You want us to use the luring ambush.
Please, command me. Are you ready?
Your command.
Ooh, you'd be badly outnumbered over here, but
Follow my command.
Lethal's a crazy man.
Please, command me.
Everyone, let's work together.
Please command me. Ready yourselves.
Your command? Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves.
Please, command me. Start the advance.
I don't entirely approve of this whole... Like, I get how you can't deploy your whole army, but this idea that the rest of your army is just going to retreat and get annihilated,
We now know where
I don't
the
like.
enemy is located.
First strike always
Spearman
wins.
forward.
Outposts are boosting in morale. We found the enemy's location.
Please give me a command. Let's begin. Let us take steps. Prepare yourselves.
Start the advance.
Yeah, there seems to be a big old force over here. I guess Lethal's just making sure they don't catch us off guard. He got
You're
pincered.
being careless, aren't you?
Now flank them.
Now is our chance.
Yeah, ambushers, take them down. Yeah, the main thing is to make sure that he doesn't get defeated quickly.
There are huge holes in their defenses.
Can you really hold up against him?
Let's settle things here and now. Steadily gaining the advantage. Infantry who wish to bring glory to the field are doing really great. We're just stomping the mud hole in their ass and walking it dry. Now suddenly some of our units are in a bit of a panic, the ones who got surrounded in all this craziness, including our
I have a plan.
Fire.
including our ambush unit, which isn't really that surprising. They wandered right into the middle of the craziness. Oh, they're gonna charge. Okay, this is kind of suicidal. As long as I don't lose the officer, I guess I'm okay.
I have a plan.
She's gonna charge the other way.
Letting you win.
Getting a little careless with this.
We'll never anticipate this plan.
Tiger hunting.
There's only
That is a
death
good
in
one.
store for fools.
Now you will see my strategy.
Let me show you. how
Hamstring
far
their
I
advance,
go.
which they're not even making an advance right now.
I have a plan.
And it's hotter than my
The
pants.
difference in our
Sorry,
skill.
black everyone.
Now you will see my strategy.
Are you where my blade shall fall next?
Alright, it's a lot of tactics.
We now know where the enemy is located.
Can't believe they took me by surprise. Oh, Motochika got surrounded.
It cannot be. Are we?
Yeah, you're losing. He's in our grasp.
Even I don't want to lose.
For the blade, even I don't want to lose. Everyone thinks I love losing. For the blade of the Banto Taro, unmatched in all of Kanto. Face the
Shoot
blade on
them
it.
through.
The battle is completely in our favor. Well, good job, Hana Takatatsu. She got inspired by the blade of the ogre or something. She's participating in an ogre battle.
I will never lose to someone who's unwilling to risk it all.
I'll never be beaten by anybody who lives in comfort like you.
He is kind of the Kabakami Genjiro of this army, isn't he? We have won in battle. Probably should have just done the auto battle, actually. Our aggression is soaring. Let's decide what to do with the captives. Catch and release as usual, although this guy I guess we'll get to hire. Oh, never mind. They're all officers from the army we're about to get all the officers from anyway. So we had at least one pirate who came to serve us early. Motoyisho Murakami. I need to try to remember his name. Perhaps I should somehow reward him for surrendering early and not making us get him at the end with everyone else. He's a little more willing to join Team Shimazu than the rest. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. When we come back next time, more excitement. See you then.